Across the continent of Greater Banya, peoples of all walks of life share a common sense. The sense that something is approaching. What it is remains a secret to most, but they can feel it. Rumors of sickness spread in the south. A mountain flies in the west. An army of living flame marches through the desert sands, leaving a line of glass as their trodden path. Yes, these are the troubles set to welcome a god into this world. Behelit, the lidless eye, god of the searing light. She approaches and will not be deterred. However, a few know of her coming and prepare. A deadly and cunning thief, a champion of the mountain tribes, a cleric of chaos, a brilliant artificer, and a scarred soul whose past is catching up with him. Can these individuals save the rest? Can they kill a god? Can they save their friend? Can they each finally find a home? Let us together read the final chapters of these heroes.
Go.
Hey everyone, welcome to Goats and Dragons, the streamer helpful go game and plays Dungeons and Dragons, a game of shared storytelling where I bring back a traumatic character for my friends to beat up on. I'm Andrew Gilbert, he, him, and tonight I'm your friendly neighborhood dungeon master. But I'm not alone. With me, as always, is Galway, playing the tiefling sorcerer Charity.
Okay, this is just a check. And stream hear me talking right now.
Everyone be quiet.
Yes.
Yes.
Stream can hear
So-
you, yes. I've got it unmuted. And doing volume checks.
Well,
I can
joy.
hear myself too.
Anyway,
Data.
hey everybody, I'm
Tiefling
Galway.
sorcerer
Pronouns
Charity.
are he, him, and they, them. I play Caller and Charity, the family whose pronouns are he, him. I'm going to try to figure out why push to talk isn't working.
Fun. Adam, playing the halfling rogue Burbage Kemp.
Hi, everybody. Andy's right. My name is Adam. I go by they, them, or he, and pronouns. And Andy's also right that I play Burbage Kemp, who uses he, him, his.
That might be
This
the
is
most
great.
times Adam's ever said Andy is right in a row.
Yeah, I'm loving this. Lena, playing the Goliath barbarian Stormbringer.
Hi, yeah. I'm Lena, and my pronouns are she, her, and Stormbringer's pronouns are also she, her.
So I got that right. Rachel, playing the gnomish
Maybe.
artificer Clem.
You got that wrong. My name is Barbara, and I play Stephen Smith, the level 20 cleric monk. And my
Cleric
pronouns are
monk.
whatever you want.
And
Okay, I'm
Mercy,
Rachel, and I play Clem, and I use she, her, and so does Clem. Okay, bye.
And Darcy playing the tiefling cleric Hakari.
Andy already said everything. If you guys don't know who I am by now, why the fuck are you starting with this podcast?
Well, welcome. No, we want, if you're
Welcome,
here,
new
we're
people.
happy to have you here on the Twitch stream.
I'm not. Go back to episode 1, you plebs. Plebes? Plebs?
Plebs.
Plebeian, right?
sorry.
Like, not plebeian? Okay, it's fine. Ignore me.
I'm Darcy. I play Hikari. My pronouns are they, them. Her pronouns are she, hers. Again, go back to episode 1.
And we're glad
Actually,
you're
I'm
here.
not in episode 1, so shut up, Darcy.
Yeah, Darcy.
Yeah, you tell her. um, welcome to a live recording of the podcast Goats and Dragons. We have 3 podcast feeds. If you want to get involved with us, Goats and Dragons is our 1 to 20th level campaign. We are 20th level. We're at the end of our campaign. We only have a few episodes left. We also have Dom and Dragons, where we played an arc with Dominic Monaghan, the actor. That was really fun. About 25 episodes of that can be found on wherever you get your podcasts. And also Helpful Goat Presents, where we play shorter campaigns and one shots. And that's where our interlocking campaign, GM'd by Galway, in the world of Tyr, can be found. We are also affiliated on Twitch, which means you're able to cheer and subscribe to us. And as a reminder, anyone who has Prime, Amazon Prime, you can get free subs through Prime Gaming, which you just get for free for having Amazon Prime. And that is free for you and helps us a lot if you wanted to hit us up like that. And if not us, another small streamer would be great. We also have a couple of commands in the chat. Exclamation point merch can get you a link to our merch page. Exclamation point KO-FI or coffee gets you a link to our coffee page where you can just buy us a coffee, send a couple bucks our way to help us maintain our stream, our podcast, and all the fun things that Helpful Goat is able to do. That's our best way to, support monetarily support us and our organization and our Discord. And speaking of Discord, exclamation point Discord gets you a link to our Discord page, and that's where our hub is. That's where we hang out most of the time, and we play games there, and we play with friends on our Discord in various D&D games throughout the year, especially around Halloween, especially around June. We have Pride games. Yeah. And we also have exclamation point donate in the chat. And where is that linked to this month, Galway? If
The
We're
Colorado
doing so
Immigrant
good today.
Rights
I think it is.
Coalition. Sorry about that. I am trying to figure out why my push to talk button isn't working. But yes, Colorado Immigrant Rights Coalition, supporting some of the most vulnerable in our communities in the current political climate. As always, if you have the time, the energy, the resources, we encourage you to look for a charity in your area benefiting similar populations. We just so happens that a lot of us are in Colorado.
Indubitably. Yeah. We have a little bit of an exciting announcement coming up. I did mention we are nearing the end of our first kind of May 1 to 20th level campaign.
It's only taken 8 years, and Andy says we have another couple more every time.
We only have a few more episodes. Sadly, we don't get to play as often as we like. But that happens. And we're wrapping up this campaign, but we are well on our way to working on the next campaign that's going to be probably our 1 to 20th level campaign. I'm going to GM that. And I think I'm going to release the cast here as well. Galway's coming back, going to be playing an awesome character. Lena's going to be playing a dope character with a secret. Rachel's coming back playing a character. We're
Yep.
gonna Sam is
Rachel's
gonna be
character is also awesome.
No, Rachel's
No,
character is
Why is Rachel's
Rachel's
character
character.
just
Rachel's
a character?
character
Because
is
that's the whole point of her. She's boring as fuck.
purposefully a little boring, but like that's going to be fascinating. That's going to be really interesting. We also are bringing Sam back as then a main cast member of that campaign, which is going to be super fun. And introducing Kurt. Kurt is going to be joining us. Kurt's been more active on the Discord and has been playing for a very, very long time. That all should be really, really fun. And of course, you're gonna see a Darcy in there. You're gonna see an Adam in there sometime. We're gonna be having people pop in and out. But our main cast is gonna shift around just a little bit. And let me tell you, I think this is gonna be a dope campaign. Like it's already starting out really cool. We just recorded like a real session 0 of the players as children in this world, and then something traumatic is going to happen. Don't tell them, and then they're going to grow up and become adventurers because of it. But we're starting out with them as children. Yeah, it's going to be dope.
Horribly scarred adventurers.
Horribly. We're going to see the horrible scars form on their nipples.
Yay!
So that's really exciting. We're gonna stream kind of the first sort of episode of that coming up probably in March sometime. Um, and then we'll get into the campaign proper after Fates of Ryn has concluded. The events of Fates of Ryn and whether people win or lose will determine a lot in the next campaign. So that's why we're holding off just a little bit longer.
And the next campaign is just going to open up with all of you guys dead because of what we did in this and be over.
Nice.
Everyone dead. But yeah, so that's exciting. But hey, without further ado, let's jump into tonight's episode of the Fates of Ryn.
We already did the
Remember that?
trailer.
Oh, I know. Yeah. Remember that old song we used to have?
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
Memories. We've been doing this for a while. I love it. All right. So, friends, when Aideen woke up this morning, she didn't exactly know what today would bring. She got her weak coffee as normal. She patrolled the makeshift walls of Cliff Mill. The fog was rolling in, something mixed with smoke. There were fires in the distance. The day ended up going really badly. Now, if you were to catch Aideen on the battlefield, among the many slain around her, among fire elementals who just keep coming, among wizards in the sky, catapults from magic castles that are appearing out of nowhere, the ships in the bay. If you were to catch her now, you would see her beautiful red locks frayed, half burnt, her face covered in soot and mud. She's exhausted, as are everyone who still holds a sword in their hand. Trying to protect the people here, trying to keep Cliffmill from bursting into flames. She knows it's a losing battle. She can't bring herself to stop fighting. And with every sword lunge at the nearest elemental and every slash of a wizard's robes, every fire giant that has tried to squish her under their feet, she just keeps going. And now as she's swinging her sword, she's openly weeping. At some point, her body's going to give out. And as she dissipates the fire elemental in front of her, helping a small family of halflings try to reach the citadel that has appeared to the north. Her legs give way and she falls in the mud. She notices her breath is catching in her chest. The smoke is getting to her. The sheer exhaustion of this moment. The only thing clean on her face are the trails leaving the tears that leave behind. And in just this animalistic rage, she cries out, and you might think that she's crying out for the family or for charity, but it's becoming some pre-verbal groan that just ekes out of her. And it caps with her coughing and her head and her red hair getting closer to the mud. And she takes a deep breath and just kind of raises her head. And in that moment, far above, thump, she recognizes the Temple of Ryn pop into the sky above Cliffmill. And she can't help but have just a moment of hope as she feels all of a sudden her lover getting close once again. And she looks around for the next mission. Up high in the sky. Yes, the Temple of Ryn pops into existence. All of you have successfully transported and lifted this thing out of the reaches of Federo's magical grasp. You've made it, and you've successfully saved a good chunk of the survivors of Federo. And as soon as you come here, anyone on the ground looking at the temple as a sign of hope see a sharp white light descend from the clouds on a small corner. That small corner of the temple explodes in a brilliant radiance. Rubble falls to the ground some 200 feet below. And while the people on the ground can't see it, and while the fighting fire elementals can't quite make out what threat this might be, for a couple of you, Burbage, Roburn, Stormbringer, the intensity of the danger that has just come to light is incalculable. Shenik has appeared. Burbage, you've been blasted off your feet in what's left of a hallway of this place. Stormbringer, you're still clinging to rocks and rubble, almost dipping into the first floor of this place. You don't see Roburn at first, and she was right next to you in the blast. Your first thought is she must have fallen. And then you see Clue rising next to you with Roburn. She seems okay.
Do I see Burbage, or do I not know if Burbage is okay?
Not from your vantage point.
Okay.
No. But it's not long, I think, before each of you start hearing the screams and voices of each other yelling. The rest of you, Hakari, Charity,
Can I ask a question really quick
Yes.
to clarify? Because I'm confused. Okay, you said when you were talking about Aideen, is that
Yes.
right? That it's going terribly. There are castles coming down from the sky. Are you talking about just our temple? Or why are there other effing castles in the
We're
sky?
not the first building to arrive on the scene of this
This
battle.
is true.
Oh, I somehow missed that. I was like,
Here's the fun
Well,
thing. Thanks for bringing it up. It wasn't
Okay.
in our podcast. Well, sort of in the podcast. You're gonna have to.
okay, if you're gonna explain it later, that's fine. I just need a little clarification about where these fucking castles came from.
To understand where this other castle came from, you need to watch Forever Blue, Endless Gold. It's up
I
on.
have, you know, I have. Oh no! I always
Okay,
think that's
then
an.
you know.
I always think that's an anime movie. Okay.
No.
he's also. I think Andy's talking to the listener now, like talking to the
Yes.
audience. Like, hey, self
I
promote.
thought he was telling
check
me
out.
to watch it.
Yeah, no.
And I was like,
Also,
this is a.
you can watch it in sarcasm.
I always think it's an anime movie that like an old one that we've watched. Perfect Blue?
Yeah, no, not that.
That's what I think it is. Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry. Shut up. Shut up, Darcy. Shut up.
No, you're good. But yes, for the listener, check out that series in which Adam and our friend Elise and our friend Rev were able to transport a whole castle from Bovalia City to this battle. But the Temple of Ryn is the only
By
one
way of the Feywild.
the way of the
But
Feywild. I'm
that's
not gonna-
neither here nor there. Literally, it's neither here nor there because it's the Feywild.
It's true. It's a different realm, even. But this is the only castle sort of flying in the sky. The Temple of Ryn, coming from Videro with our intrepid heroes within. I will note also that one of the 5 crystals that Clem used to levitate the whole Temple of Ryn also got lost in the explosion. Luckily, there were 5, though, and Clem, you, Charity, Hikari, in the main central area with the creepy little gnome known as Siren. You all feel a jostle and a jolt in the temple itself. You hear an explosion far somewhere down the hallways of this place. Start to hear a few screams yourselves. You notice all of a sudden, Clem, that piloting this temple, I mean, it wasn't a Mercedes, let's just say that, but still, you could control it. You're starting to have a harder time controlling it. The controls are now sluggish.
It's a
and that-
steakhouse, but it handles like a bistro.
Classic Futurama
I'm
reference.
I'm glad someone got that.
So good. Do I know what happened? I know I'm like inside, so do I know that like a crystal is gone and all this shit, or just kind of like suddenly know there was an explosion and shit's difficult now?
I think that's your first guess that a crystal might have been lost here.
Is there anything that I know of that I can do, like that I can think of, that there's like a something I could use to stabilize something, or is it just kind of like try harder to steer?
At the moment, it's pray that no more get lost.
I
However
don't
you
pray.
however you would like to accomplish that goal, that seems to be in front of your mind.
Who is around me?
Charity, Hikari, and Siren.
Where are the remaining crystals positioned?
You're in the central area. There's one there, and then essentially the 4 corners of the temple.
Were we planning? Is there a reason? What is the terrain like below us? Like, could I just be like, fuck it, and go in for a quicker
Yeah.
landing?
You could certainly try. Yeah. It would take just a few minutes probably if you go kind of fast to land down there. It's gonna make a lot of people sick probably in the temple, but it's safety.
Okay, I will. Everybody, find somebody to tell somebody to hold on to something, because I'm gonna try and land this thing.
Okay.
And I will try and do that quickly yet safely. So
At that, Charity will cast thaumaturgy, so that his voice booms. Everyone in the temple, Clem would recommend holding on to something.
And each other's hair back.
Hikari matches with her own thaumaturgy as well.
I'm sorry.
No, you're good. You're fine.
I'm in a mood this week.
At this, also, I would say that if Clue knows what's going on, I probably know what's going on.
I would also have shouted back because I don't understand thaumaturgy, so shout back as loud as I can. We have a Shinnick problem, Charity!
Give me a strength check.
Am I
Stormbringer?
shouting?
Yeah, you have a booming voice.
Yeah. Can I be raging?
If you would like to
Yes.
go into a rage.
I mean, Shennick is there. I feel like this is an appropriate time to start.
Yeah. Yes. I'm going to probably be in initiative order very soon, so I think it's okay. Strength saving throw or just strength check? Probably just strength check, right?
Or athletics. We can do it.
Athletics? Okay.
Yeah. 20 or better,
20. Oh, that's a bad roll for me.
but you got a 20?
Yes, on my bad roll.
Fair. You hear a bit of thaumaturgy from a barbarian. The muscles of the larynx blast out a shout, and you can make out not a lot, but Charity, one word, and that's Shennick.
At this, Charity's blades are in his hand, and he's walking very, not running quite, but moving very, very, very purposefully towards the barbarian thaumaturgy.
And Hikari, you see this as well?
Did you say Dakari?
Nope, Hikari.
Okay. I literally heard Dakari.
I think
I
he
was trying
said
to figure-
Ari, so
And
Yeah, I was trying to figure out how to spell it. It's how my mind works. Okay, sorry.
Like daiquiri. Just mispronouncing.
Yeah, no,
daiquiri.
but a D apostrophe capital A. Anyway, I'm sorry, guys. What was the question?
That's
What are you doing?
You guys are gonna
incredible.
hate me
You-
by the end of this.
You
I
hear
swear.
you hear Stormbringer yell, oh, and you hear the word Shennick, and
Yeah, I go-
Charity begins to move in that direction.
Okay.
Very briskly.
Okay. I take out my sword and do the little like blood thing already on it. And I just take off. I mean, is there rubble and stuff everywhere? Like what? Or is it just like normal floor?
Right where you are currently, yes. And then if you were to follow Charity, you'll eventually see some rubble. But yeah, your sword activated.
So I as I'm running
Yeah.
towards with my sword activated, I go, "We're gonna kill Shitneck."
Neck.
Shitneck.
It's been
Shut
a
it.
while since we had like a great nickname for a bad guy.
Yep.
Love it.
And I'm gonna need a dexterity saving throw, I think, from Stormbringer at this point.
Are we going into initiative soon? If not, I'm gonna
Pretty
bring us into
soon.
initiative soon and start killing him. I was trying to let other people do things, but is this an effect I can see?
Just holding on to the side of a building. Yeah.
Yeah. So I can see holding onto the side of a building, so I have advantage.
Okay.
I can see holding on to the side of the building.
I got a 10. We're off to a good start tonight.
You
Get him out of the way early.
Yeah, that's true. Stormbringer, you begin to slip a little bit. You fall down to almost the first level, but there's like an overhang. now that you're holding on to the last little bit of the ceiling of the first level that seems to be crumbling under your grasp.
Sweet.
There is nothing below you from here.
Cool. Are we fighting now? I want to launch myself off of that onto Shinnik.
Yeah, you want to try to jump onto Shenik? Shenik is now floating in midair. He has 6 glowing white swords slowly orbiting him. And though he's spoken to you, he doesn't seem to be looking at any of you.
Yeah, he will be.
Right now, he's sort of marveling at the body, the fur that he seems to have, the blue patterns.
Cool.
Fur.
I'm gonna launch
And-
myself onto him.
Let's do it. Give me an athletics check.
Can't
You
fly.
really need to make a 20.
I
Wait, what?
Uh-oh.
Can you hear?
Yeah, we stopped hearing Venus.
Oh.
Then
We stopped hearing you in this crucial
She went,
moment.
and then it
Yeah.
just.
Andy, could you remind me what happened to Burbage? What's Burbage's status?
better.
Yeah,
Yes.
you're here now.
Yeah.
That's a dexterity saving throw of 10. Oh, no, that's okay. So an athletics check, and you
Haven't
really
rolled.
need to hit it with 20.
There we go.
27.
Okay. With 27, you swing off the remaining crumbling structure. It breaks just as you use it to launch yourself mid-air at Shenik and just grapple him on his back as you hit
Cool.
this. He is rock solid in midair.
Good.
He does not give at all in his position. It's like hugging a statue all of a sudden.
That means I'm very safe. Like I'm floating now with him, so I don't have to worry. I feel extremely safe in this position. I'm obviously going to start like fucking hacking at him and stuff, but if we're not in initiative yet, I want to let other people do
No,
stuff.
I think that will begin our initiative right there. So go
Okay.
ahead and everyone roll initiative.
Do we have a map for this?
We don't have a map at the moment. Right now, we're still just on our loading screen.
Obsession have had advantage. Wait, should it have had advantage?
Don't forget to
Yeah,
click on your
advantage.
icon and then roll.
I don't think I have a token.
Don't you?
Oh, there I
Should
am.
be on the page there. Yeah.
On the left side.
Also, I rolled terribly, so it doesn't matter.
I mean, I'm still below you, so.
Yeah, Charity's ready to kill Janek.
Good. Glad somebody is. I guess like jumping on him is kind of like getting a move, a turn, so it's okay. And I'm raging.
That looks like most people. Charity will just have Clue go on your turn. And yeah.
Sorry,
Right.
me being in his space makes it hard to target him also. I wasn't thinking that through. Just hurt me. It's fine. Because I can't fly, so this is my option.
Okay. As Stormbringer has leapt from the crumbling stonework of the temple, Charity, you are rushing through the hallway. Up ahead of you, you see Burbage just barely getting to his feet in the hallway. And then what should be an entire different room ahead is open sky.
Do I see Stormbringer and Shenik yet?
Not exactly. 30 feet of movement, you probably will.
I will. My Clue is currently carrying Roburn,
Roburn.
correct?
Yes.
Do I see Clue?
No.
Okay, I'm just trying to get it.
You're
general
Just a
sense.
little further back in the hallway.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I will sprout silver fire wings and continue moving forward. So just using that I don't have to worry about if 30 feet is off the edge or anything.
Correct.
I will
30
take
feet
flight.
will get you to essentially where Burbage, a little in front of Burbage.
Okay.
And then from there, you are able to see Clue, Roburn, Stormbringer, Shenik.
Seeing Shenik with just both daggers in his hands, Charity's just going to sort of a slight smile will quirk up the corner of his mouth. I loathed my father. I detested the voice of Behelit, but I gotta admit, part of me was looking forward to this one. Let's go, you rabid little cur.
And what would you like to do for your action? He turns slightly to notice then you. Just Stormbringer on his back. He just rotates midair.
There's like shit tons of rubble around, right?
Yeah.
Cool. This is an oldie but a goodie. Animate objects.
Wonderful.
So that will be 10 sort of probably like fist-sized chunks of rock will sort of come from as close to him as possible. And in my head, I'm just gonna say, kill the tiger. So bonus action, can't animate. Same command to each one. It defends itself. So it goes on my end of my initiative, I believe.
Okay.
Yep. So do they attack?
Let's do it. Yeah, if that is the end of your turn.
Okay. You can tell me that this is a line too far. Given that that Stormbringer is on his back, do they all get flanking?
Ooh, yes. Let's say yes.
Okay, so that'll be an 18, a 13, a 25, a 25, an 18, an 18, a 27, a 19, a 27, and a 26.
Looks like our highest is 27. Everything misses.
Neat.
Every one of these constructs that you've created that spout little tiny stone arms and legs has leapt at this thing flying in air and is met only by the circulating swords around him.
Okay. And no legs.
27,
Just
one
little,
of them got closest.
just little arms. They're little geodudes, basically.
Little geodude's great. And that is terrifying to know, but excellent information.
And I think
So we know it has to be higher than 27 to hit.
It seems so.
Fuck you.
does Roburn look like she wants to get into melee range and fight? Does she look like she should be falling back?
You a quick like passive insight on Roburn. You see that sort of kind of fire in her eyes, and she's calculating something, and you know her best fighting style. might mess several of you up, and it seems like that's the thing she's weighing. Um, since she is one of the riddle machina, she seems to right now be probably wanting to retreat a little more than get in the front lines.
Okay, so at that, I will say Clue will probably use his speed at the end of my turn to essentially drop her off, and probably stay near us so that he could help carry one or more of us towards the fight.
Awesome. Yeah, he lights then on the ground in the hallway with you and Burbage. She dismounts holding her arm that's bleeding down the side, and moves in. She gives you a wink and is like, "Please, let's do this." And if that's your turn,
That is my turn.
Burbage.
How far am I from?
You're about
Functioning?
10 feet from the edge of the hallway, dropping off into oblivion, and then about another 15 to Shenik.
Okay. um. Also, when's the last time we short rested? Do we know? Would it
Um,
have been?
the Hakari Galway or Hakari Charity and Clem could have done it. You guys were searching the whole time. So the last time you short rested, yeah, was after the initial fight with the voice and everything, and you with the angels.
Okay. Cool. All right. Well, I think so. First of all, with Thief's reflexes, Burbage is going to get 2 turns. Once now,
True.
and then he'll get another turn at his initiative -10. So, right before Stormbringer, between Hikari and Stormbringer. On this first turn, I think Burbage will immediately use the Ring of Spell Storing to try to cast Fairy Fire on
Oh,
Shenik.
okay.
I don't know if it'll work, but I can try.
All right. What is your spell save DC for Fairy Fire?
Is it based on whoever's
It's
cast
whoever
the
cast
spell
it.
into the ring?
So Charities, I believe.
That's
Is where you
Clem's.
got it from? Oh, Clem.
Pretty sure.
Clem,
Fairy Fire
what's
is
your
yours,
spell-
right, Clem?
Yes.
What's your spell save DC, Clem?
1,000,000.
That sounds right.
Well,
Level
he
20.
fails then.
Ask the answer.
19.
Definitely he fails still. Might as well give him
Yay.
the end. With a 7, Shenik not moving, not trying
In
to
what
dodge.
world would it have been less than 7? Fewer. No, less than. Anyway.
He stands there as the flames not hurt him but sort of envelop him. He seems more fascinated by this than anything. Fairy fire seems to be taking effect.
And the ruling is that like that's an action that is basically my attack, right?
It's an action, yeah. So that would be your attack.
Okay. Without like a map, I don't have a sense of like if there's a more strategic space for me to be. I'm not gonna get closer to Shenik yet, but Burbage is like safe and stable, even though he's 10 feet from the
Edge
air,
of
the edge
yeah.
of the.
I mean, yeah, yeah. You don't feel like the ground is crumbling underneath you here. You seem fine.
Cool. think that'll be Burbage's turn, but he's, as kind of role play context. I think the last time Burbage saw Shenik was in the vision with when he saw the interaction between Shenik and Avery, right?
Yes.
And didn't he see Shenik like rip off or like something his brother's arm?
Yup.
So Burbage is mad. Burbage loves his brother and is gonna want to take this tiger down. But he's not gonna say anything because I can't think of anything for him to say.
Brilliant.
Huh. So the last 2 times you've seen Shenik was him maiming one of your brothers. Since the last time you saw him before that was killing me.
And then Avery. Yeah, how about that? And 2 wrongs don't make a right. Okay, Shenik? That's what Burbage just says. Okay, all right, Shenik. I know you killed my first brother and then took my other brother's arm, but remember, 2 wrongs don't make a right arm grow back.
Got him.
How quick.
Burn.
What did he say?
So quaint.
Quaint. Yeah, all right.
There is a power here that I've not felt. Behelit above has blessed me. Who among you could stand against me? This will be the end of you. I will show her. And he looks at you, Charity. I'll show her exactly who she should choose.
Hey, would I have had my shield out when I jumped on him? Like, I usually have my shield out at all times, but I don't know if you would have had me not able to have that out for the leapings and the grabbings.
I would make it a disadvantage to leap onto him if you had your shield out.
Check what I rolled. I rolled with advantage. So what was my first number? Because it would have made it to neutral. It still would have been the 27. So
it would have been a 25, I think.
No, because I had advantage. They cancel each other out.
I say it would have been a disadvantage. Well,
but she had advantage.
Advantage and disadvantage cancel each other out. It would have been the first roll.
Yeah, it would have been 27 then.
So 27. Also 25 is better than 20 also. So yeah, I would have had my shield out. I always have my shield out. So fuck off. Shenik, obviously, not you.
You've leapt onto him with a shield strapped onto your arm.
Uh-huh. I really got my legs wrapped around him real tight so I can still stab also.
Sure.
And not in the... Yeah, okay, anyway. I'm not doing that right now.
He raises up slightly to get a better look at Burbage as well in the hallway who's talking to him. And he kind of goes, "This body remembers. Let's do this again." And I need Burbage and Stormbringer, as he is casting a spell, to make charisma saving throws.
Counterspell!
What does counterspell look like as you prevent, almost assuredly, the banish spell from taking effect on Burbage and Stormbringer again?
As the sort of tendrils of mana and magic reach out around them, just for a moment, they stop and bend, and there's a glowing outline of a bell over both of them. No, not this time.
The magic dissipates from him. And at this, you see that he does finally look in your eyes, Charity. Up until now, he's just been regarding you all as shapes around him, essentially. And at this, you see him actually see you. He snarls. His whole body vibrates with a deep growl. Stormbringer.
It's like a massage chair.
That is his turn. Hakari, your turn, and then Stormbringer on deck.
Burbage
Okay.
on deck.
Burbage on deck. Yeah.
Before I do anything, I need to talk to you really quick, Andy.
Okay.
So no one's gonna hear us for a second.
Okay.
I wonder what they're talking about. You think they're talking about being married?
Definitely.
Yeah,
That
just like
is what married people like to talk about.
crucially also during D&D.
Yeah. How's everybody doing?
I need to go to the bathroom, but it's almost
Oh,
my turn, so
no.
I'm gonna wait. That's how I am.
Well, that's good. You don't have to wait. You could just go.
I don't want y'all to have to wait to me. It's not like a fucking emergency. I'm an adult. I'm fine.
I think Rachel is implying where you are.
I'm not doing that. Also,
Listen, I'm not here to judge.
I regret starting this conversation.
Makes sense.
Everybody, tell us about your bladder.
I just realized that my fairy fire is totally redundant right now because Stormbringer's giving us flanking.
I mean, she's not necessarily going to be like grappling. Well, she has spent most of every
that's
of the last
plan.
like
I
3
can't
fights.
fly. I was not joking when I said that to fight the dragons, I was going to jump on their backs.
I didn't
I
think
can't
you
fly.
were joking.
But also, I mean, doesn't it help with other? Does it help with like spell targeting? And I can't flank with spell targeting, right?
What?
I don't think so. I guess if it's an attack, I don't know.
Attack roll spells
actually.
still. Anything that's an attack roll, flanking applies to. An advantage
Well, it's still
only.
there. There's insurance.
But it's
for
also
if
there
I-
in
if
case
he gets me
battle
off. Like,
state changes.
It's not. I may not be able to stay on him, which would suck. For a lot of reasons, the ground part of it would suck.
We have a flying
And
horse.
then not being in range anymore would suck.
We have a flying horse. I can make all of you fly.
Yeah, but you haven't yet. So
You're over
this is
there!
what I'm left with.
Okay.
You can't say okay and then go back to talking to Darcy.
I mean, he could do whatever the fuck he wants.
I'll start.
I know he's the GM, Rachel, but it's still rude.
You should write him a strongly worded letter.
I should.
All right, we're back from our fight.
Okay.
So they were talking about being married.
What would you like to do, Hakari?
Okay, can everyone hear me? Sorry.
Yes.
Okay, sorry, my headphones pulled out. So I'm gonna look at Shitneck, and I'm gonna be like, dude, you like I was here, and now I'm here, and like my arm is all the way up.
That's a visual that no one can see.
Okay, anyway, whatever. General idea.
Sorry.
General idea. I'm going level
Like this?
Yeah. I'm going level 20. I just realized no one can see me. Level 20 God mode. Divine intervention.
Yeah, so if you remember, Hakari was sort of given the opportunity to go to level 20 when they wish. What you get at level 20 is a divine intervention. If you would like to use it here in this moment, awesome.
Ask for a bowl filled with dust. Don't do that.
I'm not. I wish you guys could see my face. It's funny, and now it's not funny anymore. No, I'm just kidding. So I'm gonna ask my god to hell, I'm just gonna go for it and see what happens. Uh Literally turn Shennick's body inside out.
I love it. Gruesome as fuck. Let's
This
do
is
it.
definitely
But
not a Dust Bowl scenario.
but not his head. Not his
Not
head.
his head.
Like his head will be dead if this works, but his head will not turn inside out.
Okay.
Um,
And I have no idea if this is
do-
gonna work.
you, as you sort of come into your full power, Hakari, you are in tune with your god more than you have ever been. Eris is visible to you at this point. You see her just floating gently off in the distance, watching all of this. And as you ask her to turn Shennick inside out, you see her just float quickly in the direction of this creature. He doesn't seem to notice her. She begins to her fingers and her hand begin to become butterflies. And as they float around, slipping past the swords, they sort of land on Stormbringer Shennick. And then you hear him. Uh, his right hand begins to flip inside out. You see the bones begin to creak through the fur of the skin. His skin is peeling back on his right hand and it starts to spread up his arm. You see him then manically look around for something that can help or was even something that's causing this. And you hear him, battle it! Uh, two of the swords around him disappear entirely, though his right arm is completely inside out, and that hurt him so bad.
Yay!
Could
I-
you
Badass.
could you roll 20 d10s for me?
Me?
Yes.
Holy
Yes.
cannoli.
I'm really sad it didn't happen all the way, but
Still really good.
I mean, the level 9 spell, like in
Did
Divine
you just tell me to
Intervention,
roll
does have its limits.
how many d10s?
20 d10.
Okay, how do I do that 20 times? Like I'm on my dice roller. It only goes up to
Sure.
6.
Sure. Here, I can. Would you like me to roll it?
Yes, please.
That is 130 damage that you've
Jesus.
done to Shennick and gotten rid of. So mechanically, this was him using a couple of his resistances to get only down to 130. His whole right arm just kind of drops to his side, unusable in this moment. Hakari, your divine intervention is pitting God against God in this moment. The weight of which probably mortals will not understand, the celestial battle that you've begun between two of the Fates of Ryn, who have since this moment sort of left each other alone and attempted to thwart each other's ideas and machinations. by influencing mortals. You calling upon your god and her honoring your request in this moment has put her in a very interesting position of open warfare against Bahamut.
God war.
That was fucking nasty.
Think how much
It-
nastier it would have been. I did think about him exploding, but then I was like, no, 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 no.
Fucking wild move, Hikari. 130 damage in a single action. That's dope. Burbage, I believe, is up next. Do you want to move, Hikari? You can get up to about where Burbage is in the hallway if you want.
Sure.
Okay. So you kind of get up there as well. Give Burbage a hand up. Oh no, Burbage is already up. What am I saying? He already went. But Burbage, you're able to go again if you'd like.
So I realized that the effects of the fairy fire are mechanically totally redundant for as long as Stormbringer is grappling Shenek.
Or would prevent him.
I don't
if
know.
he goes invisible. Like there's a lot of things it could help with. Theoretically. Yeah.
Theoretically, yeah, but I was gonna, I don't know, request that it have some
like,
other effect.
We know
you
he can
know
go
he
invisible.
goes invisible. Like, yeah, this is a thing that he's already done in this campaign, which is nasty.
Oh yeah, and it just outright prevents that.
It
Just
just
keeps
outlines
shining.
him in the front. Yeah. You
Basically,
just
we
always
see the
know
same
where he
thing
is.
we do right now.
Yeah.
Okay,
Oh, that's
cool.
dope.
Then it wasn't a total waste. Then that sounds useful.
all.
That's good. And what do the swords seem to be? How many? There were 6 swords, and now there are 4.
Yes. They seem
And
to
they're
be
just
incredibly boosting his AC, as none of Charity's little rocket dudes could hit him with them.
yeah. Cool. I mean, this is such a dumb question, but now the 2 have disappeared, have the other 4 kind of like changed position? Like, I mean, the defense,
Little
like
bit, yeah,
mechanically,
they've-
it's just, yeah, it's just raising the AC, but like, is there a way that like now there's like more space to kind of like attack Shenek? Like he's less guarded.
Sure, yeah, that does seem like he's less guarded now.
Yeah. Cool. Burbage will run up and attack him with Bright Fang.
Okay. Run up. Leap through
Oh
the
wait,
air.
how far up is he floating?
He's 15 feet outside where the hallway ends.
Oh yeah, like
He's
out,
about
like
level
out,
with
just
you.
out there.
Yeah.
But he's several
So I'm
hundred
not
feet up.
attacking him.
Yeah.
I'm not attacking him with Bright Fang.
Okay.
I will, I guess, fire at him with crossbow.
Okay. You'll have advantage.
Yeah. Let's see. $27?
Great test case.
27 does not hit, as one of the swords clang blocks the incoming bolt.
And the swords don't disappear like they did when his arm got turned inside out.
2 of them did.
Right, but that sword that just blocked the bolt didn't disappear.
No, it did not.
Okay.
And I can't use Stroke of Luck because I haven't short rested since the last time I used it, I'm guessing.
Stroke of luck? I forget what that is. High level
It
thievery.
allows me to turn a miss into a hit.
Shit, yeah.
The last
mean,
time I used it,
Yeah, last time you used it probably was in the fight with the angels, and you would have had taken a moment, I would assume, for that.
Actually, yeah,
Wait, I
it
think we
was.
did
It.
short rest
I
after
used
that.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I used it to turn a performance check into a 20, like in the cultist ceremony.
Yeah.
So that was a while back, and then like I had some like right like is there functionally like did I short rest like
Yeah, you short rested
after
since then.
that? Okay, then I'm gonna use stroke of luck to turn that miss into a hit.
So what does it say exactly? Does it say just it turns it into a hit, or
At
is it at
20th
a
level, you have
yeah.
an uncanny knack for succeeding when you need to. If your attack misses a target within range, you can turn the miss into a hit.
Okay. And it's within range, I assume, of you?
Well, I assume too. Yes. If it's not, then I don't use it.
25,
It's just
25 feet is
it's
range?
just based on the weapon range.
Oh, then yeah. Okay. Yeah, 100% then. Uh Stroke of luck. As the wind picks up at such high altitude, the sword goes to block it, and then the bolt mystically seems to deviate just slightly its path and get through, striking Shenik in the shoulder. Go ahead and roll damage.
All right. How do I? Did it already? Oh, did it? I think it already rolled piercing there.
Uh-huh.
You don't have the sneak
But
on.
can I roll sneak attack?
Of course. Yeah.
Qualify about 4 different ways on this.
Yeah. Jesus Christ, that's a lot of. Another
I'm also
40
gonna
damage.
I'm also gonna use which one? Piercer to turn. Oh wait, no, I won't, because actually that 5 is pretty good, and I can't. I have to use the second roll, so I'm not going to change the piercing roll. So 1140, so it's 51 damage.
Okay.
And I was aiming for the other shoulder from the arm that turned into inside out.
Okay.
Because he wants both of Shenik's arms to get fucked up. 2 arms for 2 brothers.
Wonderful. The bolt sticks into his other arm. He's wincing in pain, and he looks up at you. And the swords begin to form a terrifying but beautiful square in front of him. And a blast of radiant energy shoots out at you immediately. And I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
6. I'm going to use one of my inspirations because I do have 2.
Okay.
I'm going to use one inspiration to re-roll that.
Okay.
Wait, hold on. Constitution saving throw. Do I have anything else that lets me do that?
And this isn't an attack action that Shinnick's doing, right? Reactions are not
No.
attack actions. Fine.
Right. Yeah.
Fine.
Nor does it even seem like he's really doing it. It's almost the swords doing this themselves.
They're still within my storm aura. Are the swords doing attack actions?
No.
All right. I'm gonna try again.
Okay.
20.
Okay. You only take 48 radiant damage.
Jesus.
The blinding light seeks to burn your retinas out of your head. Instead, your vision just kind of goes dark for a second. You blink a few times, and it's a little blurry at the moment, but your eyes are rectifying your vision. You were not blinded either.
And how much damage was that? 40.
48 radiant damage.
Okay. All right. Well, that's my turn.
Okay. Stormbreaker.
Was he doing verbal or somatic components when he was trying to banish us?
Yes, I believe both.
Yes, verbal, somatic, and material.
Cool.
Since I have that spell.
I wanna rip his tongue out of his mouth.
Let's do it.
Let's
Cool.
fuck
This has been
guy
a
up.
wild round.
By the end,
I mean,
I'm
I
gonna be
remember we
flaying
talked
him
about
alive.
like when we talked about like strategy for like if we had to like fight him and stuff, like breaking his hands and stuff, so he can't do somatic. Yeah,
You
I'm
got
not
one
into
of
this
them.
maiming shit usually, but
Oh, he needs
fuck
to be
your
made.
spells, dude. Okay, so like, is attack roll unarmed attack? What am I doing here?
Let's make two rolls. Let's make a first an attack roll with just like your hands. So it would just add your strength. And then if you are able to succeed, we can get a
Wait.
strength check.
Proficient with my hands?
Not really, no.
Okay.
Every character is proficient with unarmed strikes.
I mean, you're proficient with your hands, but like.
Okay, so I am proficient. It always says every
wait,
character
is
is
it?
proficient with
Yeah,
unarmed strikes.
everyone
Is it
gets
unarmed
proficiency.
attack?
It's the damage is what's limited normally.
Okay. Unarmed attack. So yes, you are.
So like,
Just a weapon,
so, like,
a
when I roll
strength-based weapon attack.
Strength
Yeah.
save. That's an weapon. That's a.
Or just
what
your
am I
weapon
doing?
attack.
Just
she has
roll a weapon
magical.
attack. I have a lot of magical weapons.
-3.
Roll a normal weapon attack.
Yes. Or a strength saving throw if you have a proficiency without an additional buff.
I do. Okay, I'm gonna roll that. And this is an attack, so I don't have advantage from my rage. Yes. Okay. 24.
I'm afraid before you are able to like reach into his mouth, one of the swords comes up and starts blocking your hand from getting in there.
And it's doing that without stabbing Shinnick in the head?
It doesn't
Can
seem to
I
be stabbing him in the head.
See her? No. Wait, is she rolling an attack?
She is.
Yes.
Can I do stuff with an attack? God, I have to fucking.
You are not anywhere near here at the moment.
Ugh.
You're kind of piloting
Fair.
stuff. Yeah.
It's fine. It's only an ability check or saving throw anyway. So.
Okay.
Okay, well, second attack.
All right.
Same.
I'm afraid you the will of this
Oh,
sword,
that was a worse roll. That was a much worse roll.
This glowing white hot sword
Question.
is just preventing your hand from getting closer.
Why
Yeah,
did I
Dolly?
not ask Eris to just get rid of the swords? I wasn't even aware there were these swords involved when I
You're
did
good.
it.
Go away.
She should have advantage on both of these.
Yes.
Oh, fuck! Yeah,
Oh, I thought
okay.
you said you were rolling. My bad. With advantage.
No, I
Nope,
wasn't.
those are solo rolls.
Cool.
So...
Do we want to count the 15 as
that
the second
15
roll?
was the second, yeah.
Sure.
And then
Give me two.
this one is with actual advantage.
25.
Motherfucker. Does a 25 get there?
Same thing. Yeah, you're trying your best. It doesn't quite allow you to get into his mouth. And he just purrs with delight and vibrating you as you're
Okay,
holding
don't. That's
on.
weird.
Nope.
Please stop. It's getting really
Clementine
weird.
turn, I think. Or no, I guess you have zapping and stuff.
I want to spend my inspiration on this. I'm not going to. That's such a waste. I just want to rip his fucking tongue out. Okay, fine, whatever. He needs to make a DC 18 dex save.
Okay.
And a DC 18 strength save.
Gotcha. Rolled a 19 for his strength, a 5 for his dex.
Okay.
It's a crit miss.
So 4d6 lightning damage. 14. That's a decent roll.
Okay.
14 lightning damage. Do I feel like that's like doing, 14 lightning damage worth of lightning damage to him?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay. Why don't I have anything that makes me hit harder? Besides advantage. Cause whatever that is that I can give myself advantage with, reckless attack. I already have advantage. I just want to rip his tongue out, Andy.
I hear you. That would have been
Anyway,
great.
I think that's my turn. I still have my shield out.
Okay. Clem.
Yeah, recap everything that just happened. No, I'm just kidding. Where am I in regards to where all of this is happening?
You're way down the hall. You're sort of in the center of the temple.
Yeah, I'm guessing I can't like participate in fight and also actively work on landing ship.
Right, landing the ship is going to be most of your turns if you're heading down. Yeah. You could just kind of leave it to hover and leave Siren to pilot as best he can?
I was going to say, do I feel like I could trust anyone here to pilot well?
Give me a quick insight check on Siren.
Do I get advantage because I know him so well?
No.
Rude.
19.
Okay.
Siren seems capable as long as not a lot goes wrong.
Do I know if Siren has like a way to message me or something? Like,
Yes.
does he have like a message? Okay.
Yeah.
So I'm
He's
gonna look
messaged you across planes before.
Fair. Yeah. Okay.
Which was real weird.
So I'm gonna look at him.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna say, I guess I was trying to land this thing, but now there's a fight happening, and maybe I'm guessing you don't want to go join the fight. It's not really your bag. Do you think you could land it, or do you want to just keep it afloat?
I mean, it's easier to keep it afloat, but if you want me to take it down, I think I could. Maybe?
Yeah, let's just keep it afloat for now.
Nah, let's see. I can do it. Go help your friends. Save the day. I got
just
this.
If you decide to be the piece of shit that you are deep down inside your heart, can you at least send me a message to know that you're leaving and I need to come back?
He looks at you for a second, almost. There was a glimmer of like hurt kind of flash across his face, and then very stoically, I'll do you the courtesy of letting you know. Go.
Andy, that makes me feel bad. He's not supposed to feel emotions.
He generally doesn't.
Okay, and then oh, hold on. God, I have too many fucking items. Like, I have things that say Yizek skin flap with wolves tattoo. Sure.
That sounds very useful.
Throw that at Sheddick.
I do also have
Blind him with
halfling spine. I have some lung fungus and lung fungus antidote.
Lungus.
I was wondering if I had because I remember that there was something called the Wand of Smiles, but I think I only have the Wand of Tears, so I was gonna use it as a jokey thing to make him smile, but I'm not gonna make him cry.
Yeah, I could, turn his flesh inside out, but making him cry.
Okay, And I will attempt to sprint towards where the action is.
All right. Using your dash and your movement, you get into the hallway then with essentially everyone else. You're about like 15 feet behind Burbage, like pretty close to where Hikari is.
So basically all I have is a bonus action.
Yeah.
Okay. Can I do fucking anything with
Burbage
a
is
bonus
smoking
action?
currently. his
Can I do anything worthwhile with a No, I'm just kidding.
Oh, I don't know.
I'm just kidding. Uh, do. Would it be? Nope, that's an action. Fuck. I could just. Is healing word a bonus action? Yeah.
I think so.
Okay. I mean, it's not that powerful, but I could do a healing word at
Okay.
level 2.
Welcome to healing spells until you get to level 6.
Let me click into the thing to actually cast it at level 2. Right, my spells don't cast. Why does it say spell save DC 19? Not helpful. Okay, when you cast a spell using a
Burbage
spell
dodges.
second level or higher, the healing increases by 1d4. So I would roll 2d4 plus
2d4.
my spell casting ability modifier.
Yeah.
Okay. So, which is whatever my intelligence is, right? I know how the game works. I've played it many times. 5 plus...
Nice.
6. So 11 points of healing to Burbage.
Don't you have something where you do extra healing when you heal?
I have forgotten that this entire fucking campaign.
That's why I remember.
Away.
Because you were like, oh my god, I could have been doing more.
So annoying. Yes, I have Alchemical Savant, and I get to add my int mod to one roll of the spell if I'm restoring hit points or damaging with acid, fire, necrotic, or poison. So you get an extra +5. So that's actually a total of 16 to
Nice.
Burbage.
Thank you.
Thanks for reminding me of that thing that I literally always forget.
I remember it because of you being so upset about forgetting it.
Yep, I'm level fucking 20, and I don't know that I've ever used it. It's fine. Anyway, that's my turn.
At the end of your turn, Stormbringer, could you give me a wisdom saving throw?
Yeah. I can do that. Hey, 15's decent for me. 3.5 0. My modifier.
I'll give it a couple seconds to see if anyone needs to do anything.
I just got here, so I haven't actually seen what any of these things do, right? Like, I don't know. I have 3 Flash of Genius left. I could up it to 20 for you.
I have no idea. I don't know what this does. And 15 is, not terrible.
I mean,
but it's Shenik. I doubt the 15 is going to pass. You have to roll a 27 to hit him.
Yeah.
I have a feeling his
28.
saves are...
At least.
So I don't even know if 20 would be enough. That's what I'm worried about.
But that's a specific item boost. Okay, over the table. That's a specific effect boosting his AC, not this is his character. He's also he's obviously not that dexterous.
He keeps failing dex saves.
Fair.
His dex is great.
I will dodge the lightning. Ow. No.
I can use it. I'll have 2 left after this.
I mean, I think it's worth it when she's clinging to Shenik
because
hundreds of feet in the air.
If it's wisdom save, then I'm also afraid of her losing her control of herself and coming for us, and I don't want that to happen either. Okay, I used it.
I think those are usually charisma, right?
Now.
Oh, no, that's wisdom.
You're welcome.
Thank you for that, Rachel. As Shenik kind of reaches back with his arm and sort of grabs you, and he just kind of looks over his shoulder as he pulls you a little bit more into his view, Stormbringer.
Oh, good. It'll be
Um,
easier to grab his tongue.
his eyes go weirdly iridescent, like blue. The rest of the world around you starts to kind of turn gray, and you almost start to feel your consciousness slipping
Huh.
until you hear the voice of Clem. You're reminded of your friends around you. Your head clears for just a moment, long enough to resist his gaze.
Keep your
I ripped
shit
out his tongue.
together.
Nothing happens.
I was like, I really wanted it to either be something
Thank
like "Keep your shit
God.
together" or "Girl from Ipanema."
Right. do 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 do.
Charity's turn, I believe.
I will
Garbage on deck.
telepathically tell Clue to be ready to catch Stormbringer if needed.
Yeah, you see him
Spending
float a little bit lower down there then. Yeah.
Spending 3 sorcery points. Heightening a level 7 cast of Disintegrate. Aiming for the tongue
Jesus. Okay.
because we talked about this.
Yeah.
So he has disadvantage on a dexterity saving. Dexterity, right? Yeah.
Sure. I don't know if we can get much lower.
I know I'm one of the one that's like pro maiming right now. I also know I started this, but like just like as like a note, maiming is one of the like big things in the category of like torture stuff I can't fuck with. So just like no like really like in-depth descriptions of like how horrible it is
Sure,
that he
sure,
doesn't
sure.
have his tongue and stuff.
Gotcha. Okay.
I was gonna say
Thank you.
the Disintegrate spell, if it does it, won't be horrible. It'll just not be there.
He didn't roll very well.
Okay.
And yet, you see one of the swords disappear.
Cheating.
And you now recognize this as a legendary resistance.
Okay. So he didn't
Her
take the
sword.
93 force damage to the face.
He didn't take that. No.
Let me just
You
check
lost the resistance.
one thing.
So he's down to 3.
3 swords now.
Yeah.
Gravitate around him.
Oh
We
my
think
god, I
that
have so
lowered
many
his
handouts.
It lowered his AC, we think.
We don't think it did.
It
So it's
seemed
just
like it-
resistance.
It seemed like it might have. It just, he still had it way higher than.
What? It lowered it by
Sure.
1 point to 26? Oh, we
I
don't know
mean,
what it
any
was.
lower.
We don't know what it
I
was.
Never mind.
appreciate
This is
right
very
now.
bad logic. Ignore me.
Sorry, I need to check one thing.
Yeah, you're good.
I went to the bathroom.
I'm sorry?
I'm good
On?
now.
Oh, no. Lena did. Okay.
I'm continuing the
Okay.
conversation.
In your chair.
Then
Or-
the animated rocks will attack.
Okay.
I love how I
Advantage.
click that button and the entire thing goes. Yeah. That is a 15, a crit hit, 28 on both. 19, 26, 18, 16, 12, 22, 17.
Only the crit hits will hit.
Okay. Do I roll on the crit hit table for those?
Let's.
Maybe he'll maim himself. No, he's not fumbling.
Yeah, maybe.
Maybe the rocks will maim him.
Where the hell's the crit hit table?
It's in the.
Oh,
it's
right.
not on your anymore. It's a- tile-looking thing.
Highly accurate, +3 to damage, and a forceful hit of 5 feet of knockback. So that will be 12 damage and 9 damage, 21.
Okay. $21 damage. All right. Wonderful.
The rocks are beginning to
Wonderful.
spin in a faster and faster orbit around him.
Again, his swords lightning fast all over the place, blocking most of these. But a few get through. Any movement?
Probably gonna stay about where I am. I think I'm about like 20 feet from him.
All right. Burbage, your turn.
So where is Clue right now?
Clue is now hovering below Shenik and Stormbringer. Like
He's in emergency catch position.
15, 20 feet below them.
Good. I want to attack him with Bright Fang, but I can't get over there.
Jump on him.
Well, Burbage is pretty acrobatic.
That is
Yeah.
the most Lena and least
Jump on him.
Stormbringer comment possible.
I
Lena,
love the
How-
image of us both hanging onto him in the air, just fucking hacking at him and trying to take out parts of his body. It's amazing.
How far
Level
from
20.
the ledge is he? Like, Andy?
How far? 15 feet still out from the ledge.
And how high up?
He's about level
From-
with you currently. Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Oh, Burbage could totally jump out there. Jesus.
It would take an athletics check.
Acrobatics.
Acrobatics, my bad. Yep.
Bright Fang has plus 12 to attack, whereas my crossbow only has plus 11. I'm gonna, I think, save running and jumping onto him for later, maybe.
Okay.
I mean, technically speaking, the first crossbow attack worked.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try again. I wish I had specified before that I was using a +1 crossbow bolt, but I did not. This time, I'll try to use one of my 2 +1 crossbow bolts.
Okay.
Out of curiosity,
Yes.
the vial of black liquid, the poison that Burbage has been carrying around ever since the assassin's attack on us and killing
Yeah.
Charity. Mechanically or like chemically, that's not something that Burbage could just be carrying around an arrow that he applied poison to like days ago, and it would still work, right? Like does it have to be like freshly applied to be effective as a poison?
Yes, but you could use a bonus action to quick dip it in, and then your action to shoot.
I'm not okay. That was just kind of a question. I'm not.
Yeah.
I don't want to double up the +1 crossbow bolt and.
Oh, it's also technically a. No. That still uses your bonus. I was gonna say cunning action would work because it's an item interaction, but
though, to be fair, with just as a note, with the poison +1. The +1 makes it more likely to hit. The poison doesn't help it hit. It just has it do more if it does.
Yeah. Okay. So if I quick dipped a bolt in the poison, I will still have poison to use,
Mhm.
right? It doesn't use all of it.
The size of it looks like you could get about 3 bolts easy out of it.
Okay. And or maybe if I end up having Bright Fang, I can.
Yeah.
This at least feels finally like maybe an appropriate time to bring that poison out. Use
Okay.
Symbolic.
Shenik. So okay, I'll use a bonus action to dip one of these +1 crossbow bolts, and I'll just fucking go for it. I'm gonna attack and see what happens.
Okay.
I do have advantage, right?
Yes.
Yes,
see.
you do. Yeah. What do we got?
30.
You dip your bolts in the poison, load it in, carefully start aiming your shot. He's starting to look more feral. He's starting to look more wild. He's kind of darting around and moving a little bit, dodging some of these rocks now flying around him. It's going to be a hell of a shot to try to hurt him through his swords. And a 30 is enough. Just missing one of the swords between several of the rocks that are floating in the air, underneath Stormbringer's arm as she's grappling him. It's a hell of a shot, and it sticks right into his belly.
Nice.
Do you want to roll sneak attack?
I sure do. So that's. Can I re-roll the? Is the sneak attack technically piercing damage?
Yes, it is.
Yes.
So I'm gonna re-roll the 1.
Okay.
With my
So
piercer
31
ability.
plus whatever this is. 6.
Yeah. All right.
39 plus 10, 49 damage.
Plus the poison?
Yeah.
Plus the poison. Give me 3d10 poison damage. He is going to only take half of this, but there's another effect as well. 8.
Yeah. That's not a great 3d10 roll.
So that's a total of 49, 56, 57.
Galway nods.
Yes.
I
Sorry.
trust
And
both of you.
his constitution save does save the poison. He rolled a 20, which is what he had to roll. This is terrifying, nasty poison. I'm afraid it doesn't take effect.
Damn. Bastard. All right. Well, that's my turn.
At the end of your turn, because you hit him, I need you to make a dexterity. No, sorry.
Yeah, no, that would be great.
That was con saving throw, please.
That's a 13.
Okay. A 20 succeeded last time, I think, but I'm not sure you know where between 13 and 20 this lies.
Is this the same effect?
Yeah.
It's trying to blind him? You described it as like a more permanent type of blinding. I don't know if that was just flavory.
Any bonuses to this?
I mean, I have inspiration.
I feel nervous because I only have 2 left, and
It's
this
just
is the
that's a
very
hard
beginning.
roll to make.
Going
And
once.
you've only got a +1.
Going twice.
Sure. Take my +5 to an 18.
Anything else?
Oh, hey, wait.
Hello.
Can I use... Is this a spell?
Not a spell. Sorry.
Beans.
Hmm.
That is all I can do.
I just have inspiration. Like that's not.
I mean,
Okay.
so do I.
An 18 may be enough. I'm just asking in case anyone wants to throw
Right.
anything else.
Inspiration. I have to use the second roll.
Yes. Yes.
No,
Okay.
no.
Odds, yeah.
Burbage, you take 80
Fuck!
radiant damage.
Guessing
80?
18 doesn't say.
80.
Well, it might have. It just might have been 160 without that.
I'm gonna doubt.
While your hand and your eyes closed, your hand in front of your face, blinding you or shielding you from the blinding light, it seems to seep through, and you feel your eyes burning. When you open them again, smoke like puffs out of your eyelids. You can't see anything at the moment.
Okay.
But not like
Except-
in a horrific or upsetting
Except
way.
for in the 10 feet around him, because he has blind sight 10.
Yeah, I have.
Technically, if he
been-
has Bright Fang out, he has blind sight. Yep. Or
Well, I have blind
feet sight,
sense.
too.
I have blind sense, but I guess that's specifically something else.
Yeah.
Blind sense is just
Um,
an ability that they made to confer blind sight, which is one of the things that I think in 5.5 they finally got around being like, have blind sense, so you have blind sight. Like, thanks, guys.
Thanks.
yeah, I mean, with blind sense, if you are able to hear, you are aware of the location of any hidden or invisible creature within 10 feet of you. Is that really just that, or is it meant to suggest that if I'm able to hear, it's as good as having vision in general? I mean, you wouldn't with vision be able to see hidden or invisible, so
Correct.
I don't know.
I think read Bright Fang again, because I think Bright Fang actually gives you blind sight as well, where you can just sense any creature within 10 feet of you without having to see. I'm not positive. But
Yeah, Bright Fang. There's a whole fucking story here.
damn the lore. As you're
A type of
figuring,
dark vision, subject gains dark vision up to 20 feet. I think that's all it is.
Okay. Stormbringer, suddenly Shenik underneath you vanishes, and you're immediately in free fall. He reappears about
That's
30
cheating.
feet. He reappears about 30 feet away. Oh, well, this would be a fuck. It's a spell. You see him casting a spell, Charity.
No.
I just sort of know the answer to this. Okay, that doesn't occur. Please mark off another.
I did.
Counterspell. Okay.
I also want you to know that, like, Charity is almost like doing the, like, rolled up magazine. No. Stop that.
On your back, he moves, flies very quickly, about 40 feet, still positioning himself now as under the temple as he can. And you see him with his good arm reach up, sink his claws into.
Is this an attack?
No,
Is he making an attack on the temple?
no. Sink his claws
Fine.
into reality itself and just rip.
That sounds like an
reality.
attack on reality, Andy.
Sort of an attack on reality, but it'll be fine.
Is it not an attack action?
It's not an attack action, though.
Fine.
And Burbage, could you give me or who's feeling lucky?
Well, what's the save?
No, it'll be a roll of 2d8.
I have not been rolling well, aside from
Who's feeling
getting
lucky?
insane bonuses.
Someone give me a roll of 2d8.
I can do it.
Okay. A 3 and a 1.
Awesome.
This rend in reality, 4 little creatures sort of reach through this, pop out the other side, winged, horrible little impish creatures. Charity and
Just makes them
Hikari,
sound cute.
you recognize them as those things that cast just a whole bunch of cloud kills around the area last time. It's what killed Charity and nearly Hikari.
I have absolutely no idea what you're
Just
talking
as a
about,
quick-
and I feel
as a
like I
quick
should
note,
know.
Yes.
he moved.
He did move. He moved through.
Time to
most
get
of
smacked by some rocks.
most of your rocks. Ooh, probably a 20 in there.
26, 27, and then a nat 20, 28.
The 28 hits.
Please, God, give me lose a limb. Yes! How does it feel, Shinnick?
Talk about eye for an eye.
One of the rocks making its way through the swords scrapes across his eye. Yeah, it's definitely hurting him. He's now blind in one eye.
And 6 damage.
And 6 damage. Excellent.
But let's be honest, I'm mostly here for having blinded it. I was like, losing a limb would be funny. I was thinking, like, I mostly want to blind one eye because it's such a thing with Charity.
Wonderful. You hear him mutter something. Does anyone speak Infernal? I think Hikari and Charity do. A little bit.
Yeah, I do.
You hear him say, "To the temple, my children. There is something you need to take care of in there. Go find the crystals."
Ugh.
And those 4 little creatures dart up toward the temple then from this place underneath. At the end of his turn, though, the whole temple begins to control fall, but fairly quickly from its hovering position in the sky. It kind of slams into Shennick, who's now pushing up.
Oh shit, no!
The temple,
Too quick, my children! Too quick!
pushing him down. Everyone in the temple falls with this. Right now, Clue is this falls about 30 feet, pretty much.
I want to say that I just, like, I'm trying to track him disappearing underneath me.
Mm-hmm.
And then a second later, I'm like, oh, I'm not standing on anything. Huh. Flap, flap, flap.
Okay.
Oh. That's concerning.
Yeah. All right. So, Charity, you're kind of hovering in this spot as the entire temple descends. Hikari, it is your turn.
I cast heal on Burbage, which gives you 70 hit points, and you're no longer blind.
It also heals blindness? Holy shit.
Yep.
Whoa, really?
Yeah.
Blindness, deafness, and any diseases.
I was down to 6 hit points, I just realized. So
Jesus
you are,
Christ, Burbage.
I
Nice.
had 86. Minus 80 is that. But now I'm back up to 76, and I'm not blinded? Woohoo!
It ends blindness, deafness, any diseases.
And Shennick, and any disease.
Also, an itch that you've had for a while clears up. Good job.
Oh, great.
Yeah.
Wonderful, Hikari. Yeah. You again at level 20, you feel this power of Eris around you. it's almost as if no longer you're asking your god for power, it is you're demanding it of her, and she is willingly giving it to you. This feels good.
Yeah, yeah. So I do have a question.
Yes.
Do we know if there's any damage Shitneck is like if I was to do radiant damage because he could do radiant damage, would it still hurt him because it's like from my god?
We're not sure. I don't think anyone's really done radiant damage to him. Poison, he seemed to be resistant to.
Not fire.
We don't know
We
about
don't know.
fire. Lightning, he seemed to take the whole effect, and I think that's all we know so far.
Beating the shit out of him, he also seemed to take the whole.
And just beating him, yeah.
Okay.
These magic little creatures. All right. Stormbringer, your turn. Up next is Clementine.
I have questions about what I'm doing. But first, did he use both hands to claw at reality? Because one of his hands is not working. So I feel like he should have had disadvantage on his attack on reality.
If it was an attack, I would agree. But certainly it was just one action.
Fine.
Flavor.
One hand.
Reality.
Okay.
Creatures.
Doesn't imagine anything he needs both hands for.
Sure. Well, maybe he's not
so
doing
he
that.
tried to
use the other hand.
He tried to death stare me.
Yup.
And he's been talking. But one of his eyes is now blind.
Mechanical effect -2 to any attack rolls.
Well, I'm just
yeah.
If his eyes aren't eyes anymore, then he can't eye me with them, right?
Yes. So his left eye wouldn't eye you with anything.
So does that lower the DC for that check if he tries to do that again?
He'd have to get you with his right eye somehow.
Which side am I more hanging on to? Never mind. Okay. So I kind of want to take out his other eye.
Okay.
Because I feel like eyes are easier to hit than tongues anyways, also.
Oh yeah? Okay.
I have really big hands and I'm on him already. I don't think I should even have to make a roll for this.
Not reaching his not reaching his tongue had nothing to do with the armor his tongue was wearing or anything like that.
But it was inside his mouth, so it was harder to get to.
Sure.
I'm already on him.
Okay.
I'm already grabbing him. Yeah, okay, I want to try to take out his other eye.
Give me an attack roll, please.
And I have advantage. He's fairy fire.
Mm-hmm.
Does a 32 take out his other eye?
32 is going to do some damage. It actually hits him.
It doesn't take out the eye?
Let's get a strength check. If you roll above a 25, the other eye comes out.
Cool. But not in a way that's upsetting for me. Okay.
We're going to try to make this as
It just pops out of existence.
Ooh, only an 18? Really? That's such a bad roll.
Yeah, you hear him just.
Hold on, I have inspiration.
Oh.
A 25. I mean, it's a check.
I was gonna say you're at a +7 for it. That's
yeah.
That wasn't.
No. Okay. Fine. I still do damage to him, right?
You still do damage. Unarmed attack, 1 plus your strength modifier.
Cool. My strength modifier is 7.
Okay, 8 damage.
But I'm on his face now. My hand is on his face, right? My hand is on.
Sure. Yeah, your hand is
So
up,
it should be
reaching around
easier
it.
for
Yeah.
me if I do second attack to hit, right?
Let's see what we can do.
Are you agreeing with my logic here?
It's not going to lower his AC, I don't think.
But I'm on his face. My hand is on his face.
I hear you. And if only there weren't magical blades made of light floating around somewhere to help him.
Explain to me mechanically how a magical blade floating around is going to protect him from my hand being on his face.
Let's
Not mechanically.
roll and
explain to me
figure it
like
out.
in like physical reality, like how that would work.
Yeah, let's try. Let's get a roll.
Andy. I hit 30.
30 also will hit. Give me another strength check.
19.
19s. Another 8 damage.
Make a DC 18 Dex and Strength save.
Okay. Dex is 14. Strength is 16.
Huh.
What you thinking? And Clem is up.
Maybe I shouldn't have done this. So okay, so he failed his strength save, so his speed is reduced to this is Hey, can Charity still see us where we are?
Charity's barely able to keep an eye on you at the moment.
Okay, good.
Just because he's floating now away from.
But he can see us. Okay, good. Because his speed is reduced to 0 until the start of my next turn.
Cool.
If he has hover, he doesn't fall.
Yeah.
No, I'm thinking more the teleporting. I would prefer him to not teleport with me on top of him. He takes 16 lightning damage.
Okay. Friends,
How does he look?
He's looking rough. If you can see him, you are seeing now singed for blood pooling around his eye, dripping from his arm. He's definitely bloodied.
Why is me clawing at his eyes if I'm hitting not doing damage?
It is doing damage. You're not able to find purchase in his eyes.
I have very large hands, Andy.
Maybe that's the part. Maybe you need smaller hands.
Lena has never heard of the term game mechanics.
We're kind of operating outside of game mechanics a little here. Most of what we do isn't in game mechanics, so I'm just pushing for even more.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've never
That's what
DM'd for you. I don't know that you do that.
It's great, Rachel. You love it.
You give me a little bit, and I try to get everything.
Yeah, that's why you were impossible to hit, because you had fucking plate armor at level 1
and
or whatever.
I looked hot as fuck because it was plate mail bikini.
That is true. God, I was a terrible DM. Anyway, continue.
Since you hit him at the end of your turn, I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Okay. That's less alarming for me. At least.
31. My God. You only take 41 points of radiant damage.
Sure. That's fine. I don't
You
care.
you are not blinded by the searing light that now spins from the blades. His blades just go straight through you, not necessarily carving flesh and blood, but like if you could feel your soul being torn and ripped, that's what it would feel like.
Tear and rip his eyes out. Or something. I think if I'm not able to get his eyes, I should just be like destroying his whole face, and so eventually his eyes and tongue are going to be gone anyways, right?
Let's hope so.
Andy. This makes
Any
logical
movement,
sense.
Stormbreaker?
No?
You want to jump off him? All right.
No?
Clementine,
Thanks. I'm
it is
good.
your turn. You no longer see him as he is sort of underneath the rubble now, Clementine.
What? I thought underneath what rubble?
The temple.
Did we land?
No.
So then how? Because I didn't.
he's-
Yeah, I didn't think it happened that fast. So.
He's flying underneath the temple as the temple is now descending.
Oh. Okay.
So he's
Okay.
not even, he's outside,
Yeah. He's
but we're inside. So he just teleported.
Inside outside is pretty nebulous in this space because what your hallway ends in the outside. That there is a hole in the whole.
I forgot he
part
made a
of-
hole. Okay.
yeah, this.
So if we could cast like hold person on him or something and just land the temple on top of him, it'd probably be good.
That would be dope.
I kind of have cast sort of hold person on him in that he can't use his movement until the start of my next turn.
Yeah, but then you
So-
would also be crushed by the temple.
I'll be fine. What is that? Bludgeoning damage? I'm raging.
Uh-huh.
Squish me.
God,
We're
I'd love to
basically
test
gods.
that.
Yeah, squish me. Do it.
Okay. What would I have to do to see him?
Jump out the hallway.
Okay, so I would have to
fly-
like fly into nothingness.
Charity is about like 10 feet outside the hallway and can barely see
Did-
him.
Either people who speak infernal shout out that he was sending creatures to go destroy the crystals?
Yes.
Hikari then.
I was like,
Got it.
I haven't
Okay.
gone again yet.
Started.
Okay. So then I will. Do I see the 4 creatures or no?
No.
Only me and Galway see them?
You don't see them. You heard him in Infernal shout that.
You literally described them coming out of the rip.
For narrative effect, so that the world sees it happen.
But you didn't say none of us saw it.
Not you. Charity saw some of it. Yeah. 'Cause
Oh.
Stormbreaker-
Okay, well, that was confusing. Sorry, bad storytelling.
And Hikari drops dead from a heart attack.
I'll take it
uh,
at this fucking point.
What you thinking, Clem?
man, that's what I'm thinking.
Man.
Can I see any crystals or get to any quickly from where I am?
The closest one from where you are is back down the hall to the central one.
Okay.
That's where Ren is. Or, yeah, you could spend a few rounds trying to get at one of the other ones.
Sorry, I know that this is really exciting for me to try and figure out what the fuck to do with this. But you really put a wrench in everything here.
I apologize. Yeah.
If I
I don't
were
apologize.
to cast Resilient Sphere around Ren and that crystal, would they be protected but everything would still work?
You could certainly give it a try. You've never done that before.
Could I roll to see if I could know?
Yeah. Do you want to use your action?
No,
Bonus
dick
action or
face.
a very quick.
Oh man, my mouse disappeared. Hold on.
Not
There we
your
go.
mouse.
Does it ever do that weird thing where you don't actually see the pointer anymore, but you can see it going over things? It happens to me sometimes, and I'm like, what the fuck? Okay. No. I'm just gonna say fuck it, and I'm gonna just cast
We ball?
Resilient Sphere around the crystal and Ren. I'm gonna say, I'm gonna like talk to Ren. I'm gonna yell to him and be like, I think there are hostiles incoming to destroy the crystals, so I'm gonna protect you in this one. And I will cast Resilient Sphere around him and the crystal.
So do you move your movement like partly down the hall again to just get
Yes.
him in visual range? What's the
Yeah.
range on Resilient?
30 feet. Am I
So
able to get
not
close
quite
enough?
close enough this turn. You did have to dash to get even out here. Yeah.
Can I use that? What's that thing I have? Does that take an action to use my special haste stuff? Can't quite remember the special thing that I have based off of my.
Read an item, one of your many.
It just says you may cast haste that does not require concentration. So
you can cast haste, get boosted movement,
But that would still
and
take
a
action.
second action.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna have to fucking move around a lot. So to deal with this, there's also something else that happens that I don't think you ever told me, but I can't remember. Like something harsher. But anyway, I'll use that. It'll be my action, but I will cast haste so that I have it. Non-concentrated haste.
Okay. Yes, the non-concentration is the best part of that. That's right. Great. So you cast haste on yourself. That's gonna. Do we have the spell somehow handy?
Oh yeah, I'm pretty sure I have it in my thingamabob. A thingamabob. Haste.
Dope. Plus 2 to bonus AC. Advantage on dexterity saving throws. You get an extra action to make a dash, attack, disengage, hide,
or use an object.
So I guess it doesn't buff regular movement.
Oh, I thought it did. Oh, but I get to use an extra
you
dash,
can-
basically.
Yeah, you can dash, move, and be in plenty of range to then cast a spell. Well, nope. That would be you've already used your action.
Yeah, I wouldn't be able to do anything
Gotcha.
until the next round, but I have a feeling that I'm going to need to move around a lot.
Okay.
Maybe I'm wrong, but I will do. So if I use my dash, like just one dash, would I be close enough? Would I be within 30 feet?
Yes.
Or no? Okay.
Your movement and a dash would certainly get you.
Yeah. Okay. Because I'm trying to see, because I can use an object. So now I'm sorry. I'm just.
No, you're good.
Everything changed. So I'm trying to see if there's anything that I can use within my items. I don't.
We could also come back and pop you back in after someone else if you want.
Sure, let's do that. Thanks.
Okay, yeah, of course. You check that out. Charity, your turn.
So I can still see both of them. Can I see the creatures that spawned from the rift still?
No, they've taken, they're more underneath this thing from your current vantage point.
Okay.
Also, I don't know if we mentioned this, Sakari. You rolled those 2d8 earlier. Only 4 popped out instead of 16 possible.
Yeah.
Oh, so rolling low was lucky.
Yep.
Yeah.
Woohoo!
I don't understand that, but great.
I will drop down so that I am closer in range. So I like better view of Shenik. As I drop down, now that I'm further like underneath, do I see the creatures?
You can see one of them from then your vantage point here.
Okay. Could I target Shenik with an AoE spell and not hit Stormbringer?
It's a fine line, but probably, yeah.
What type of damage is it?
Psychic.
Oh, I don't have resistance to that.
Yeah.
Hit me!
Um.
I'm immortal.
So I'm going to as I'm flying down with a bonus action, on the horn of flame that forms when Charity goes into battle, you'll hear ting, 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 as little chains of fire drop down, and a bell will form. Made out of fire, the one that Charity found on his chest.
Mm-hmm.
And the I will activate They Hear the Horrible Chimes. Targeting Shenik. That counts as a non-cantrip spell usage on my bonus action. So for giggles, and because I'm a sadistic motherfucker, I'm going to cast Mind Sliver on him. So he needs to make an intelligence saving throw.
Okay. He rolled a 22.
Boo. So no damage. And that is my turn. I will actually no, I would also shout out like the rough heading of the one that I could see.
Mm-hmm.
So that people would have some sense of where it was going, and that I can't see any more of them.
Maybe tell Clue to be ready to catch me also.
Clue's gonna keep going. That's been his standing order.
Okay. Yeah. Cool. Good.
I do know what I'm gonna do.
Excellent.
It's not going to affect anything. So it says I can use an object. I'm going to use one of the experimental elixirs I made in the morning. Because I have 3, and I'm going to use the boldness one, which I can roll a d4 and add the number rolled to every attack and saving throw I make for the next minute.
Wonderful.
So I will do that one. And I will add a 3 to every attack and saving roll.
Awesome. Love it.
Yeah. And
right,
I will do, that's it.
Any more movement, Charity? I think it was
that was probably most of my movement. Though for style points, I think Charity mostly just stopped hovering for a second.
Okay.
When does the temple go?
After the Shenik. Burbage, your turn.
So
currently you don't see Shenik. You barely see Charity. And then Clem is rushing back into the temple. You're correct, he's not blind.
Oh, okay. Why
that's not
over.
He can see Charity. Yeah.
Over the table, are we? Yeah, are we more concerned now about these creatures going after the crystals than we are about Shenik? Because in my mind, it's like this thing's going down anyway. Like it's gonna land.
Right.
Like we want. Right. Like isn't
yeah,
C1
but
trying
that's
to
the
land it?
difference between a plane being a controlled crash land and a nosedive into the ground.
How far are we from the ground at this point?
200 some feet.
In a building?
I will. Yeah.
In a building.
And there's like children in it and stuff.
Right. They're not all barbarians. Okay.
I would probably have shouted what I was going to do. Okay. So I would probably have shouted, Hey, going to protect the crystals. Protect the crystals if you think we can leave Shenik to other people.
Over the table, I, as Lena, am probably more worried about Shinnik.
Of course,
And not
I
just
wouldn't
because
expect
I'm
you.
cavalier about
I
children's
expect
lives.
you and like Charity to stay, and probably Hikari
Right,
too.
I'm just
so,
answering Adam's question.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Hmm. And Charity called out the location of one of the creatures.
Yep, it's heading to the southwest corner.
Well, this is a lot less exciting than going down and trying to
Go
climb
down
on
and
top
try
of
to
him now that he's
climb on
ballooning.
top of it.
Yeah. Come
And
jump on
stabbing
his
You-
back
you-
with me!
Well, no, but it seems like
There's not a line to do that.
huh?
What?
There is no straight line that Burbage could do to do that.
Acrobatics. Curve the bullet.
You curve the
Except
He's a
it's his body.
halfling, not a flying squirrel.
it would take you having to climb outside of the temple.
Yeah.
And climb underneath.
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm picturing. Yes.
Yeah. Feel
Burbage
free. Yeah,
is
there's no line to
incredible
jump,
at acrobatics.
Yeah.
But no, so how far is this creature from me? How can I
You don't see it or anything. It's outside,
Based on-
heading toward the southwest corner.
I can't visual like what does Burbage have to do to attack this creature? Where does he have to move? How far?
Take, like, move to the just like dash through the halls, moving as fast as you can toward the southwest corner of the temple, and then you won't be able to attack it immediately, or jump out, like, go to a window or something, and see if you can see it from there, or climb underneath this temple.
I have no I don't I have no understanding of
There's
the
a
spatial.
there is a
what's
big
happening.
building, right, in the air, and it's
Yeah.
going down. Shenik
Mhm.
and Stormbringer are like directly underneath it. Charity is also below the level of the building, but off to the side, not in imminent danger of being crushed by the building because he's not Stormbringer. He sees flying under the building that you are in one of the creatures heading to one of the corners of the building because the crystals are set up in the corners of the building.
The bottom, at the base, the foundation of the building.
No, they're
Under-
inside the building. It's just
Yeah.
flying underneath. It got
Oh.
called into existence down there, and it would have no reason to hop up and fly through the halls. So
I think part of the problem I'm having is that I wasn't paying attention to anything with the crystals last session because I wasn't involved. So Adam may be also having the same trouble of picturing where these are.
Fair.
they're in the corners of the buildings, and
Yeah.
one was in the middle.
There's 5 of them spread out, 4 in each of the corners and 1 in the center.
It's like the pips on the fifth
Yeah.
5 of a d6.
All right.
Yeah.
Burbage is a team player. He'll go to the crystal that Charity called out is being attacked by this thing. His focus is on getting to the crystal to defend the crystal.
Okay.
So he will
movement,
use as much
and
movement.
dash and cunning action essentially to get
90 feet total.
so you're pretty close to just right outside the door of the room that this crystal is in.
Okay. Do I see the creature yet?
Not from your current vantage point of you're in a hallway at this point.
You may well be ahead of it at this point.
Maybe, yeah.
Okay. That's my turn.
Okay. All right.
I will say, I think part of my cavalierness about the building is that playing in Dom and Dragons and ending, like we all crash landed into the ground in a fucking flying castle. So I'm just like, as a role player, I've
Yeah.
survived that. Like, so it just makes
Yeah.
it seem like less like, yeah.
I don't think we
this
were nearly as
happens all the
high.
time.
Weren't
mean,
necessarily as
I don't-
high. There was
But
you had like griffins to fly down, I believe, and stuff like that.
I don't.
but you'll have Stormbringer cushioning the temple this time as it hits the ground. So
Anyway, that's just like I just have the muscle like role playing memory of like I did that. It was fine.
We also like
Burbage
definitely
to be clear, Burbage thinks that if this goes down without any control to it, it will not only kill everyone in the temple, but most everyone in Cliffmill.
Great.
100%. Yeah.
That is very
This
very
is
helpful.
this is a meteor that nearly killed the dinosaurs. Kind of would kind of
cool.
thing.
All right. Awesome.
Okay.
Andy, I want to get squished by the temple, but not
Sure.
into Cliffmill. I want to get squished by the temple into a field. If you can make that
Great.
happen.
If Siren, who's driving,
And also only if I still have Shinnick with me when I get squished by the temple. Otherwise, there's no point in getting squished by the temple, to be clear.
Indeed. Charity, you see him casting a spell.
But is he though? Bad.
You see him smile at that. As then he casts another spell with a bonus action. Teleporting 30 feet still further down and underneath the temple proper. And then you, my friend Stormbringer, are in free fall at that moment.
Where's he at in relation to me?
About 30 feet diagonal down into your right.
I am going to do cool shit on my turn with my body.
I can't wait. Sadly, that is all of his action. The temple.
So sad.
The temple descends pretty close with you then as you fall. It's going a little slower than just literally a free fall, but it's pretty intense.
What is Siren doing?
Quite a bit slower than a free fall. Otherwise, we're still gonna have the problem of crashing into Cliffmill.
Otherwise, this is still going to be the Cliffmill extinction event.
You can feel the wind pushing from underneath this thing. It is intense. It is starting to glow some of the rocks a little bit with heat. It's a massive thing moving fast through the air. Yeah.
How confident?
That's not how linear acceleration works.
I was just gonna. We didn't go
It's a
through,
magic
like,
world. Give me this.
We didn't come from space and
Sure.
go through the Earth's atmosphere, Andy.
Yeah, but it's a giant
Like,
thing causing an
that's not how it works.
extreme amount of friction.
There's also a lot of magic going on. I'll give you that it's
I
glowing because the
understand.
magic is
Still.
happening too.
We're 200 feet in the air, okay?
Indeed. Wonderful. But yeah, that's all he can do. Akari, your
magic.
turn. You see Burbage take off toward one of the crystals. Clem is going toward another crystal. What would you like to do?
Okay, just give me 1 second. I had no idea what was going to happen, so I didn't really have I had a couple of plans, so hold up. Crap, hold on. I'm sorry.
You're good.
If I So how far away is Stormbringer from Shenik? Only like 30 feet?
30 feet, you don't see either of them from your vantage point. You're still in the
You
tunnel.
don't know I'm falling.
Yeah.
Oh, I can't even see any. Okay, if I go as fast as I can towards Shenik, is that just my action?
You mean jump out the window essentially and fall toward him? Yes.
Oh, shit.
That would just
Right,
be
that's what I'm
movement, but you could do that.
Can I go over to Clue and hop on him? So he can fly me out?
Clue's even lower.
Yeah, Clue's even lower than Stormbringer trying to catch her.
Oh, yeah,
But-
of course.
But you could certainly free fall and do some stuff on the way down. If you want to
Yeah,
attempt
I'm
that.
gonna fucking die.
But you don't know
Um,
what's happening with Shinnik also, and you do know that there's those demon things going to destroy the crystals. Which is apparently worse than I thought it was.
Okay, I guess I'm gonna go help protect the crystals because I can't just free fall. I mean, I'll die. Like, that's not gonna help anyone.
We're so
right.
annoyed. These fucking
Me?
crystals. No, you, me, and Lena. We're all. Just
I
like,
know. We're just like,
Yeah.
You give us this awesome bad guy, this fucking cat tiger.
and they're like, go find
asshole.
some crystals. I like crystals.
Sometimes-
I'm making fun
some-
of him, and I have a whole crystal collection. But whatever.
Sometimes
think they're
heroism is saving hundreds of children and refugees instead of fighting a tiger.
We want to do cool things.
You are
Oh,
doing
sounds
cool
fake.
things!
I'm doing
Sounds
cool
fake.
things.
I will go. Where do I need to go?
Where do you want to go? What do you want to do?
I want to go help with the crystals. So where do I need to go?
There's a crystal on the northeast, northwest, and southwest corner.
What is okay? I know the southwest is being covered by Burbage, right?
Okay, yes.
Are
Clem ran
any...
to the central one. And that's
Okay,
all you know.
so what is closest to me?
Northeast.
So then I'll go to the northeast one.
All right, you head in that direction. Movement and dash to head up there.
Or does it matter? Like, would there be a better one that's better placed for me to go to? Do you know what I mean? To like,
I think that probably the closest one is the best one to.
okay, let's do this one. Got it. God
Like,
damn it.
the closest one that, isn't getting covered by someone else, since
Yeah.
Burbage was running.
I
think
just don't
that's
want
the
us
right call.
all to be clumped in one area.
Oh, yeah, no. I
and
think you're
then,
making
like,
the right
they're
call.
all like, haha, they're not watching. And,
Okay. Sounds good. You are moving in that direction, Stormbringer.
Yeah. Okay. Remember that time when Burbage and I were falling through the sky, and I saved him, right? I accelerated to save him, and we hit the ground, and I cushioned his body. So
Say that one more time. Sorry.
Do you remember that time when Burbage and I were falling through the sky? I can't remember why, but this definitely happened. It was a long time ago in real life, a long time ago. In game, probably not very long ago.
Yes.
And I accelerated to grab him and cushion his body when we hit the ground.
Yes.
So I'm gonna do the same thing, except not with cushioning. Fucking diving,
I want you to just be.
sound effects.
I want you to be fucking air jousting at Shenik.
Like a skydiver, right? Making my body very aerodynamic and accelerating towards Shinnik.
He is not on a trajectory that is
He's diagonal. I can angle my body diagonally.
Currently physically possible for you to go purely diagonal toward him.
I'm level 20.
There's a horse that can take you.
Yeah, there's a lot of different things.
I tied it to my past.
You did tie it to your past. If you want to slow down, surely there's something that you can do to either propel yourself a little faster through the air toward him, or get on Clue for a second and leap off of him, or
do physics matter? Because if not, totally, I can push off the air to propel myself faster towards him.
You don't have any.
There are physics in this.
Kick the thunder itself.
I don't have any what?
Get on Clue and then you can
Explosives?
get him.
I don't have any
Give me something
explosives, no.
narratively to latch onto.
You have a flying horse!
That's not cool.
You can
I will do that if
springboard
I have
off of
to,
him.
Galway, but I want to be cool.
You're
Okay,
like a
sure.
Storm goddess.
I springboard off of Clue.
Okay.
Okay.
You skydive down to Clue very quickly, springboard off of him, and leap. He gives you a little bit of a nudge. Give me an athletics check.
Wow, that sounds so boring and not cool.
Of 20 or
Not
better.
as cool.
Only losers do that.
Yeah, what the fuck?
Only losers do that.
33. It's a crit. It's a critical 33. It's a 20. So
It's
give me
a crit
something,
hit.
please.
33 is
There are
Seems
words
like-
that people
Give me
use to say those things. It's a critical 33?
I'm tired.
I get it, Lena. I got it.
with this,
Everybody
you could.
got it.
Now, Andy, give her something.
What are you attempting to do then, Deshenik? You'll be able to catch up to him and do something. Are you just
I
want to
mean,
hold on?
I was just trying to get him again, but can I because I'm doing this so good, like attach to him in such a way that he cannot evade me again, even with teleportation. Like I'm
Do
gluing
your
myself to
battle
him.
axe or something.
I want to glue myself to him.
No.
Do you have a glue or a something?
No, but I'm
Kind of
really,
adhesive?
I'm really sweaty.
Okay. Is there something in the canon that says Goliath's sweat is sticky?
I'm pretty sticky.
Uh-huh.
She's actually part frog. Didn't you know that about Goliath?
Didn't know that.
Listen, I know we're in a really heightened moment right now, but I just need to interrupt to share that today I explained to Marlo what a pollywog was because it was in a book. And then when Eric got home, she excitedly told him, I know what a pollywog is. It starts as an egg, then it becomes a lizard, then it goes into its cocoon, and then it becomes an adult frog. And I laughed so hard. And she was completely serious, and it was the best. Anyway, sorry,
Awesome.
continue.
I have a hunting trap. Can I attach myself to him with a hunting trap so he can't teleport away again?
Like a bear trap?
I don't really know what a hunting trap is, yeah?
That would be a bear
It's
trap.
bear
You
trap.
just gotta try to slap that on him and then hold on to it.
I got a critical.
I'm not arguing against you.
Like, do we like the sticky sweat or do we like the hunting trap better?
The hunting trap.
The hunting trap would stick you to him better. You're worried that doesn't necessarily negate him teleporting away, but it would hurt him if you could land this.
Hunting trap his tongue.
Can I hunting trap his tongue? Like, I've been going at his face this whole time. What if I'm just like, oh yeah, what? No, I'm just going hard at his face with my sword. Like, I want to do maximum damage to his eyes and his mouth.
Okay.
I'm diving through the sky,
Give me an attack roll. with-
springboarding off of Clue, doing
Reading
maximum damage
rainbow.
to his eyes and mouth.
Give me an attack roll with advantage.
Okay.
As this is the most beautiful dive from height onto a free falling flying creature that Banya has ever seen.
This 34?
A 34 is gonna hit. Yeah.
Fuck yeah!
You slide so fast through the air at this. Can you do 20 hit points of damage?
That is 20. It's 20 magical slashing damage. Because I've got
Is
my
it
rage
20?
plus 4. Yeah, and I got 16, and then plus 4 is 20.
Did he only have 20?
No, but his
Oh.
eye only has 20.
Ah!
I'm gonna say this carves out his other eye.
But in a not upsetting way. How's his tongue? Like, my sword
In
is
a
pretty big. It's a
In
sword.
a not upsetting way, is it kind of like grape eyeballs that you have at like Halloween parties on TV shows in
Yeah.
the 90s?
Sure.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that just makes me want
Like
grapes.
that. Grapes are great.
Yeah.
Grapes
Long
of
swords are
Chablis.
pretty. No. Now that makes me not want grapes anymore.
Sorry.
Anyways,
Harvey calls them
I'm arguing
gapes,
for
if
more,
that makes
as
you
I
want them
do.
more.
That does not. Long swords are quite, wide, and his face is a face size. So, do I get his tongue some also?
Say
You
thank
give
you, DM,
Lena
that you
an
got my.
inch and
you
she
got
will
an
Thank
take
you,
eye.
a fucking mile.
Say thank you, DM, and we'll move on.
Thank
Hey,
you,
but what if I
Andy.
also kill him and all of his ancestors and any future progeny he might have had?
I don't know what role that would be.
It's magical slashing damage, Andy. I mean,
Yeah, and I got a 20
I'll
on
let
not
you-
even my attack.
So that's one attack. I'll let you do one more, but you're flying so fast past him, it's not going to be at his face.
Well, I'm not flying past him.
You're yes, you are.
I just stabbed him in the face with the sword. It's an anchor point.
If you stab into him to try to slow down, okay, this makes you miss then that.
No,
You
not
don't
to
hit
try
that
to slow
with a
down. That's just how
34.
physics works.
You slash at him as you're going by. If you're lucky, you can get one more attack in on him.
Fine. I'll do another attack. You said I can't aim at his face anymore.
No, you're
Can I aim at his other functional hand?
leg. You
Functional
can maybe
hand?
get some damage on him as a whole.
His other functional hand.
What do we got?
32.
32 hits.
It's also 20 again.
Another 20. All right.
And I'm aiming for his functional hand.
You can only reach his unfunctional hand. Sadly.
That's not. I don't want that.
Okay.
Okay, thank you, Andy, for letting me be cool and really fuck up his face. Where am I going?
It looks like you're going to impale yourself on the spire.
Okay.
From the angle that you're going down to Cliffmill. It looks like you're gonna just hit the spire and it will pierce all of you.
Cool.
Clue does move very
That's piercing
fast.
damage, right? It's piercing
Yeah.
damage.
It's piercing damage, yeah.
Is Vimeris like in there like at all conscious? Is he just kind of like watching?
God, I hope
and
not.
see Stormbringer like
Oh, that's gonna be bad.
Oh, I love it. That would be really poetic. I don't
To
really
die
want to
on
die,
the spire.
but if I
Yeah.
was gonna die, I want it to be like that.
Well, let's hope Clue comes and gets you then.
Okay.
Alright.
I guess he also needed to make a DC 18 Dex and Strength save.
As you're whipping past him, yeah.
Yeah.
All right, strength he rolled 7, and dexterity he rolled a 18.
So is it meets it beats? Does he take half? I don't think this does half. Let me check.
I thought it-
Oh yeah, it does do half. Okay, so he'll take half of this. Half of 9.
Okay.
And then his speed is reduced till 0 again until the start of my next turn. And he's blind.
Okay. Wonderful.
And I'm probably not within 10 feet of him anymore because I'm moving really fast if he has blind sense. I'm going to stop arguing for things now. Thank you for letting me do cool stuff.
don't
I
say
appreciate
things
it.
you can't
At the
back
end,
up.
at almost the very end of the session, you're like, okay, I'm gonna stop arguing for stuff now.
But it's so cool, right, Andy? Like, it's such a cool moment that it's worth all my arguing, right?
Very, very cool.
Cool.
I love it. I think it's great. Clem, we probably gonna just do this last round.
Okay.
And then-
Yeah, the sinus pressure in my skull has started mounting.
Oh no,
Hmm.
That's why I've been like weirdly grimacing. It's nothing to do with you guys.
you're good.
I realize I'm like holding my head and like and I look like a weirdo. It's fine. Okay. I will shout to Siren. You're gonna make sure that nobody dies in this speed landing, right?
Hoo-hoo!
There children on board, that
They're gonna have a story to tell.
Well, that means they're gonna live, so.
Okay. I will cast Resilient Sphere around Siren and the um crystal.
Okay.
Does anything
Uh,
noticeably change? Like,
you don't think that it cuts off like
okay.
steering or anything like that. Right now, the crystal and Siren seem to be protected within the sphere.
Okay.
You do
Can
start
I
to hear screams from deeper within the temple.
Yeah, so I was gonna say, can I like find out where Hakari and Burbage went and try to go to the one that they didn't go to? Or like what,
Uh,
because I can message cantrip, right? Like with the thingy that
sure.
we have, but is that a, ow, fuck.
We'll
Sorry.
say at level 20, this is now open telepathic
Just,
communication.
yeah, fair. We do have the party line, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so we don't need to act that part out because it's not actually very exciting. I will find out where they went, assuming that they tell me. And I will go to the remaining crystal that's not protected, or head towards it. And I should have dash as an extra action, so I should be able to move and dash towards it.
Okay. Wonderful. Yeah, you can get there then next turn.
Okay.
Charity.
I will spend 3 sorcery points to heighten a casting of disintegrate at level 8. I will also activate the horrible tolling of the bells, meaning he cannot activate a legendary resistance on this.
Okay.
Just has to take his save, which will be made with disadvantage.
Because he's blind?
Because I heightened the blindness.
Okay, but
Weirdly
also 'cause I'm
doesn't
cool.
blindness weirdly doesn't impose disadvantage on a dexterity saving.
That doesn't make any sense.
Kind of agree. His dex 19.
It's not enough. My DC is
Not
20.
enough.
That is
60.
90 points of damage, but it is 86, and I'm re-rolling 4 of them.
Okay.
97.
Charity, paint me a picture.
Oh, thank God.
He had
Charity is
99
going
left, or 96 left. Yeah.
to tuck his wings in as he's following the disintegrate, and as it hits Shenik fully in the chest, there will also be just a chung as the dagger will sink into the back of his neck, and just loudly enough so that Shenik can hear him over the wind as they're falling. I don't hate you for wanting to be her charity. I don't hate you for killing me. I forgive you for that. But I'll never forgive you for making my sister cry. Die.
His eyes kind of go wild and crazy for a moment, and as the disintegration starts to take effect and first the hole in the middle of him turns to ash. He looks at you. She should have chosen you the whole time. Of course. What shame. Treat her well. As he becomes dust in your arms in the wind.
Tiger was fucking insane. And with that, I will also telepathically order Clue to fucking book it to get underneath Stormbringer. He has a fly speed of 90, so he can move 180.
Yeah, this
And
shouldn't be
and
hard.
I would like, make myself less aerodynamic now. Now I am stretching out to my widest extent.
Flying
Like a
barbarian
flying-
squirrel.
Yeah.
Flying barbarian sugar glider.
I hear those are
Rich.
illegal to keep as pets in Banya. so-
It's because of all the destruction, yeah.
Burbage Kemp. We are still in Tornado.
I will get up, go to the crystal so I can. How far am I from the crystal?
You burst through the door. There is a guard in there. Startles. What's going on?
The crystals are about to be attacked. We've got to defend them. What's your name? I'm going to fight alongside you now.
Oh, my name is.
Jesus Christ.
The room fills with a green and acrid gas.
Did that guy just fucking die?
Wow,
You hear the clunk
Andy.
of armor in the fog in front of you. I will also need you to make a Constitution saving throw at this.
The doublet beneath the armor was red. Yes.
And in the window of this room, just as the green gas is covering every aspect of it, you do see a small winged creature, its arms poised. On the
Is he
side.
gonna
I
yell
rolled a-
like Twilight Zone style that there's a gremlin on the wing, or
That's his last words as the
Yeah.
armor falls to the ground. Gremlin! That's not my
I
name.
rolled an 18 con
I
save.
believe you have advantage.
Against poison.
Oh. That's a thing just for Burbage?
Stout resilience. Halfling.
Yeah.
Cool. I will roll again then.
Wow. Fucking AI summaries of D&D 5e rules are hilarious.
It remains an 18.
Okay.
have you thought about
Ooh.
rolling better? Sorry.
You save. You
Oh,
only
hey.
take 15 poison damage, which I believe you're also resistant to.
Yes.
Yeah, so I
Uh,
could take half of that.
So
7.
Yeah, only 7 damage. Take it.
Incidentally,
Ooh,
stout
that takes me
resilience.
down to 69.
Hey, nice.
This trait is particularly beneficial for halflings who may encounter poison in various situations, providing them with a significant
Thanks.
advantage in survival and combat scenarios.
Burbage, you begin to cough and sputter. You do still see the glow of the crystal in the middle of the room. At this point, it will seem to be a race between you and this creature to either protect or have this section of the castle destroyed, doing untold damage to the people below if this temple falls out of the sky.
Just tell us the damage. Sorry, I'm so funny.
Well, he basically is an
Okay.
extinction level event, so
Below, Aideen has made it to her feet, limping back to the castle, hearing explosions and the spells being cast far, far above, and seeing very slowly but surely the temple falling or landing to a certain extent by Cliff Mill. When you glance out the window, if you're flying from high above, you're getting a bit of the lay of the land of what's going on down below. Massive, roiling, what look to be lakes of fire are moving on Cliff Mill. There's a fairly large regimen of halflings slowly being surrounded by that flame. On one of the fronts, a somewhat dwindling number of barbarians on horses fighting another flank entirely. It looks like the northeast wall of Cliff Mill is being taken down. And all of you hear the roar of some gigantic beast in the clouds and the smoke of this place. You don't see Pelatoth in the air. You see ships in the bay. Boiling waters are making it incredibly hard for those to navigate. Your own ship, the Blue Joke, the Leafy Twirl has come to your aid, but is seemingly fighting something down there. And there's a line of guards helping individuals to make it as best they can to the gates of the Citadel. But several very powerful looking wizards are descending upon them. The battle below looks terrible on all fronts. If you're able to stabilize the temple, that needs to be immediately your next course of action. And then all you have to deal with is a god trying to come into the world. I think this is only the beginning. But it's not a bad start. You did defeat Shenik. And that's where we're going to end tonight's episode.
Hooray!
We did cool shit.
Yeah,
Did
we
some
all
dope shit.
did.
so well, I can explain this after. Never mind.
Okay. Thank you very much for watching. Thanks everyone for playing. I will see you later. Goodbye.
Bye.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Lonely she walks down beside the green river. My lady she was, and I bend my knee. One divine, my seraph, my heart to deliver. She gives me a small flower that I call Tomb Lily. I love so completely, so true and so sweetly. But know that our story is so short, it must be. Every time that you show me that blue she